So this is week 8, day 2 of 3 days work this week, working 3 hours each day, as I said yesterday. So I did yesterday morning, and I had insomnia the night before, so I hadn't slept at all. Did manage to sleep last night. It wasn't good quality sleep as such, but it was better than nothing the night before. I've struggled to get up this morning though, actually. Mornings have always been quite difficult for me anyway, but I have times when it's, you may relate to this, where it's just the fatigue has kicked in, and yeah, it's kind of, as I suppose I'd said yesterday, it's starting with that really, really, really low battery, and trying to consider how your day needs to look to pace effectively, to not keep having that knock-on fatigue, the knock-on PEM, and causing a crash. So, and that's challenging. That's a challenging part of implementing working, and then your everyday life, and even getting washed and dressed is a challenge. And these are all different things that firstly are new to many of us, who haven't had any long-term conditions before, or experienced fatigue before. And I do always say, until you've experienced fatigue, you don't really understand it. I've done podcasts on fatigue versus tired. It's a completely different thing. You're just never refreshed from fatigue. You can't sleep it off. You can't rest it off. You've got to use the energy that you've got effectively to try and prevent crashing. So yeah, I'm cold. I've got layers and layers on of clothing today. I'm more cold than I have been, and I've got my very cool socks and slippers on that I use to warm my feet, and obviously compression. So I take my electrolytes every morning anyway. I try and take these, to be honest with you, before I get out of bed. I find that more effective, because fatigue has been so difficult this morning, and trying to get ready for work and be ready for work on time. Sometimes you've got to adjust what you're doing. So I'm drinking my electrolytes as I go along. I will remain hydrated. The obviously salty snacks and what have you for the pots. I do wear a watch that lets me know my heart rate, and obviously lets me know if I've forgotten to stretch out, if that makes sense as well. So because I am working from home, as I've said before, but in that kind of office space environment, so I'm sat at the desk. Yeah, so I will let you know how it goes today, and I hope you all have the best day you can. Take care, bye.